Hello, my little ponies, and welcome to today's fan chat, where we will be talking about the spooky episode of this week, which was the Scare Master. Woo! Oh, yes, thank you, director. Anyways,
Editor.
that's what I said.
You said director.
Huh. Well, it used to be your name.
Yeah.
Anyways, so where were we? So, I am, of course, in my Carmen San Diego costume, and the director is not in a costume. I don't know what happened.
I'm the editor, come dressed as the director.
Oh, that would be confusing as all hell.
Yeah. I tried putting in a picture that I made, but it didn't come through for some reason.
Well, anyways, so actually, I think Fluttershy did a pretty good job. Like, she knew things that would, annoy her friends. So her first attempt wasn't that bad. She just didn't understand what she was trying to do, I think.
Yeah, it's like she's always scared of everything, so she thinks that even the most mediocre things are scary anyway. Yeah. This is just realizing that this is my second time actually talking about this episode now this week.
Ah.
Yeah, because I did one with Bright Idea as well.
Okay. So, anyways,
Yes.
sorry, got a song stuck in my head. Um, so Fluttershy was adorable in this episode, if you ask me. Quite frankly, I actually had a friend who was a lot like Fluttershy. Like, she didn't hate the holiday. She just never wanted to do anything. Like, she would just sit in her room and read her books and have a nice quiet evening while everyone else was out trick-or-treating or going to parties or doing God knows what else, Did you ever have a friend like Fluttershy? Apparently I'm alone. Well, so quite frankly, this was actually a really good episode. I definitely liked Rarity's costumes. I will say that it was really funny when Rarity was like, maybe Fluttershy had a point, you know, and all the costumes she put in her did make sense, and I think she looked beautiful in the simple little black dress. You can never go wrong with a little black dress. It's something every girl should have in their wardrobe. And now I'm really alone. This looks sad and pathetic. Oh, this isn't as sad and pathetic as the Christmas episode, which, let's face it, Applejack was kind of really sad in that episode. And, well, all things considered, it could be worse. At least I look fabulous in my costume. So, something else to talk about this episode. All the costumes were really good. The animation was good. It was a fascinating little episode, I have to say. And the moral's good. Just because someone's good at something doesn't mean they enjoy it. Have you ever known that kid who was really good at math and yet still hated math class? Yeah, I think that's kind of what this video is about, is that Fluttershy finds that she has a talent for something, but it's a talent for something she really doesn't care for. And I think that'd be a very interesting Cutie Mark episode, which I think we actually kind of got that message actually already in the guy with the upside down horseshoe Cutie Mark. Troubleshoes, that's it. Troubleshoes didn't like his Cutie Mark, or he misunderstood it. And so just because someone is talented at something doesn't mean that they enjoy that skill. And so I think that that's a good moral lesson that we learned in this episode.
Okay,
Welcome
sorry
back.
about that. We had a power outage,
And now there's two of you.
and oh, forgot. Okay. Anyway,
Your turn.
Sorry, what did you get up to?
How, sometimes people have a talent for something that they really don't care for. And just because someone's good at something doesn't mean that they should continue doing it if they don't enjoy doing that activity.
Oh yeah, I've gone again. Oh yeah, that does make sense because yeah, if maybe you should just probably just do something, because if you feel like just happy with what you're doing, but you don't want to get like fame and fortune for it, just do it like a side hobby. It's like I've got my own separate job, but I love art, and you've seen what the artwork I can do. But I don't want to do that as a job.
Yep. It's like what I said earlier, it's like that one kid that that's fantastic at math. He's really good at it, and yet he still hates math. Like, he could easily become an accountant or something and make a lot of money, but he hates math. And as such, if he did become an accountant, he would be miserable.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense for that.
Exactly. Also, often kids hate that kid who's really good at math, and yet it's like, it's easy, and yet he still doesn't fucking do his work. Then he's the one who gets 100 on tests and messes up the curve for the rest of us. It's like, damn it! You don't do your homework, and then you mess up the curve for the rest of us. I'm sorry.
Bit resentment there.
I'm really bad at math. Like, really bad. Like, you don't understand how difficult math is for me at all. I'm an
I'm
artist.
not even going to pretend I understand.
Explains it. That and
yeah,
I just really hate it. So
it's fun.
So yeah, this episode had a good moral. It was sweet. Fluttershy was nice and cute. And hey, Angel Bunny was actually productive in this episode. He was not a complete and total little shit.
I know, and his being evil kind of came through, and it was actually hilarious. And the amount of references in this episode. God. Okay, I know there was loads of the costumes were my favorite part of the entire thing.
Oh my god, Derpy dressed as Princess Twilight Sparkle.
Yeah. And there's Jason from Friday the 13th.
There were little pirates, and there was princesses.
Yeah. Scorpion from Mortal Kombat was in there.
I think there was a Dorothy with a little Toto thing too.
I've got to go through that, and I'm going to see if I can see how many different costumes there are, because that was just absolutely brilliant.
So there was a lot of costumes. Quite frankly, I wish there would have been a Carmen Sandiego costume. Oh, come on. She is awesome. Where is Carmen Sandiego? Carmen Sandiego. Where
Sandiego.
I mean, come on. She is awesome.
The one thing that I don't like, there is actually something that I don't like about this episode.
Is it Barry?
Barry, no. I like the bear. He was absolutely... to me, that costume reminded me of something from Scooby-Doo.
Okay, what was it then?
No Luna appearance.
Well, I guess it's sort of like the summer sun celebration, where Celestia goes from a different town each year for the celebration. Luna was in the town for Nightmare Might the previous year, so she probably was required to go to a different town.
Okay, that makes sense.
She got her act together, so then she didn't scare the bejeebies out of the little children this time.
Okay, that does actually make more fun.
All right, so yeah, it was an interesting thing. Hell, maybe we might get what is it? Hearts and Hooves Day? Maybe we might get Cadence coming to Ponyville for Hearts and Hooves Day.
Oh yeah, maybe the kid will be born on Hearts and Hooves Day. I just love
Oh
it.
my god, Cupid! That's another cute name for the kid. Cupid, if it's a boy. Oh,
Yeah,
come on. That would be
I know.
adorable.
I'm still putting my name on Luda.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's German for
I'm
love.
calling her
Luda.
Sells a lot. Yes.
What
'Cause-
language is cadence for love? Is that Latin?
Yeah, but cadence is also a musical notation as well.
Oh, okay.
Let's see. There's a minor cadence, there's a major cadence, and so on and so forth. Anyway, so let's see. What else is there to talk about this? The decorations were really good, and I liked the cool angles they chose to go for in this. You know, it wasn't just a straight up, oh, we're walking right beside the ponies or they're walking towards us. You know, they chose some really funky angles to place the camera position at in this.
Yeah, it's like, let's go sideways.
Mm-hmm.
It was brilliant. I mean, the best things about it is definitely like last year. Well, not last year, but when was that? When was the last one out? That was season 2, wasn't it?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. So that one had a few good costumes, bright decorations. That was it. This time, there's hundreds of references. You get the smoke effect. Everything looks like something out of a Stephen King movie.
And I was waiting for them to run into a door, into a room filled with doors, and like run in one direction and one in the other, and so on and so forth. I'm still waiting for that to happen in a My Little Pony episode. They
Maybe it'll
already
happen in
used
a
the Benny Hill music. Why not have the door trick? I want the door trick. I am waiting patiently for the door trick to happen.
Maybe that'll happen in like a Discord episode.
It would make sense.
All chaos and
What if
everything.
the mainstick go to visit Discord in his house because like he's having a house party or something, and then like one of his guests turns up to look like a monster, and you know like the guy's like, or like Rarity drops something and the monster tries to give it back to her, and Rarity runs away. And before you know it, the main six are all running away through the house, and they come to a corridor, and it's the door scene with the Benny Hill music. It would be perfect.
I might just recreate that then. Trust me, I know Benny Hill.
Bum, bum,
Mission Impossible.
Maybe.
Anyway.
Oh,
yeah.
Freaking
Okay.
boys get
Here's a question for. Here's a question for you then.
Okay.
Which out of the main six's costumes do you like the best?
Spikes. I like
The
Spikes.
two-headed one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It
Makes
made
an
me
improvement
think
from
of the
last year.
Camelot movie, which is a horrible movie, but I loved it greatly when I was a child.
Oh yeah. Oddly enough, that was written by
Dino.
Lauren Faust.
I'll be cool if I didn't have you.
Yeah. I should be so lucky if I didn't have you. I remember that.
Yeah.
Oddly enough, though, that was written by Laura Faust as well.
Interesting. Although I always thought the prey didn't quite belong in that movie. Even as a little kid who enjoyed the song, I was like, this song doesn't really make sense. Like, I understand the mother watching her daughter and praying for her safety, but at the same time, it's an action sequence, and you have, I pray you'll be my eyes, and watch her as she goes.
Arrows and chickens attacking a girl on a horse.
Yeah.
It doesn't match.
It doesn't match. Like, I love this song, but at the same time, it doesn't belong there. It's like, it's really sad when a song becomes more famous than an actual movie. I feel like that happens to
Yeah.
Disney a lot of the time. Think about it. We
Oh
all
yeah.
remember enjoying Disney movies as children. But most of that enjoyment was probably from the songs. Like, think
That
about it.
is
There's some
definitely true.
really weird stuff going on in Disney movies. Like, okay, how about the fact that Ariel is in love with a prince whose kingdom's primarily income comes from fishing, and he has a cook that specializes in ripping apart fish. I remember being
Yeah.
traumatized by that when I was a kid. I remember crying. I was like, he's killing all the fishes.
It's like,
Like,
les
holy.
poissons, les poissons. As I love les poissons, les poissons.
Ugh. By the way, why the hell is he French? It makes no sense. Like, you think we could get a few more French people in Beauty of the Beast that takes place in France? But no,
Yeah, there's
this
only one
random
Frenchman.
part of the country that we don't know about. Let's put a French guy there. Yes, because that makes sense. Although French have always been good cooks, but still, it's like, like, which is another thing. I felt like this one could use a song. I feel like a Halloween episode needs a song. Needs it. Craves it.
I mean, there's a lot of fan-made Halloween songs that I absolutely love. My favorite one has got to be the one by Wooden Toaster, Nightmare Night. Have you heard that one?
I always liked yeah, I heard that one, but I always really liked the Gypsy song. When you
yeah.
devastation, there's a simple explanation. You're a tiny creation trapped inside a crystal ball, and whichever way you go, we must be resilient. We
Okay.
our spirits as we sing our silly song.
Oh boy.
Fox!
Hey, Fox,
I thought you were going to be missed, and you have a really fluffy tail today. Love your fluffy tail. I want to play with it. Fox, can I touch your tail? I want to touch the tail. Boop. I'm sorry. I
silence
just
is
got a
all.
picture of like me, like you know that Flufflepuff one where like she's playing with Fluttershy's tail. I suddenly got a mental image of Starlight doing that with
And he's gone.
tail.
You creeped him out.
Oh, I guess I can be a little creepy, but I am. Carmen San Diego, Carmen
not.
San Diego, where on earth will I be?
You're hyper vanilla, if anything.
Huh?
You're hyper, if anything.
Do I need to calm down?
No, I like it.
I can't help it. I'm drinking a milkshake, and I'm cold, and then I'm
Fair
drinking a milkshake. Make sense of that.
Anyway, my favourites out of their costumes, definitely Twilight's.
What was she dressed as again?
She was dressed as a Spartan.
Oh, right.
Yeah, it was Rainbow was a space man. AJ was a Manticore.
I thought she was a cowardly lion.
No, she was a Manticore because her tail was made like a scorpion.
Mm.
I only realised that from when Bright figured that out. Yeah, pointed that out. I do not
Rarity
know.
was a mermaid.
Yeah, I do not know what Pinky was. The only thing I can think of is Lollipop Chainsaw. That's about it.
I thought she was like some kind of. I thought she was like that guy from Chitty Chitty Bang Bang trying to lure children to the prison by selling
Pinky?
candy. What?
I don't remember. Pinky looked like the child catcher.
Yes, I thought so. When
don't
he's
remember him
dressed so
dressed up in pom-poms.
when he's dressed so colorfully, and trying to make kids believe that he's selling candy and toys and stuff.
Oh yeah.
I thought it was like the child catcher.
Come get your lollipops, children.
Lovely, lovely lollipops, children. Yeah, that was creepy even when I was a kid.
I could work.
You're back! You came back! I did not scare you away too bad then.
Maybe his mic's not working. That's why he's trying to join in and out, because he's not talking.
When you write for devastation, there's a simple explanation. You're a twin.
Yes, yes. So I take it you like friendship as witchcraft then?
Actually, I hate it. The music's okay
Yes.
though.
Mm. Oh,
I
I've
hate
got a
the
song.
Hercules movie too, but yet I still love some of the music in that.
Yeah.
What can
Yeah.
I say? I was a weird child. I would watch things just for the music. Of course, that was back before YouTube existed. For you little brickabacks who don't know what that's like, that was when you actually had to put a movie in the VCR to watch it, and you would end up rewinding it to your favorite songs over and over again until you couldn't see the pictures anymore. All there would be was static on that particular part. The rest of the movie would run fine except for those parts.
Probably most kids today don't even know what a VCR is. And that's
It's a
sad.
giant piece of plastic that you stick another giant piece of plastic in that reads the piece of plastic that's a very thin strip that plays the movie through a bunch of little movie thingies, and it puts the picture up on the screen.
It makes the magic picture box bright.
Yes. Oh my god, my my movie teacher brought in a VHR the other day. He literally brought in a VHS player,
Wow.
plugged it in, and he's like, "We are watching this because it is better on the VHS than it is on the DVD." And
Normally that is true.
huh?
Normally that is true. Because they can't. It's because they can't render it enough.
I just thought it was cool. What was it? Nikita. Nikita. It's like a French movie, and like she's a spy. Well, she starts off as a druggie, and then like she gets sentenced to death, but they don't put her to death. Instead, they knock her out and take her to this facility where she's trained as a spy. And then she gets out. She falls in love with this other guy, but she's technically still in love with like this other guy. And so like she's engaged to this guy while she's still going around trying to take care of things. Then one of her missions go bad, and then she leaves the stuff behind with her fiance and runs away.
Pretty good.
Yeah, except for it's all in French.
Probably can't understand it. Oh well.
And they didn't have options on VHS to put it in English. And so he was explaining it to us while we're watching it. And he's like, and I was like, you know, I bet they have this on DVD with subtitles. And he's like, oh, it is, but trust me, it's better on VHS. And I was like, okay. So here we are just watching it with our teacher narrating what the hell is going on.
It's like that sign of person
sense
in the
because he is
corner
a
of the
French teacher,
programs
but-
after for the deaf people.
Hmm?
I said it's like over here at a certain amount of time. There's some person standing in the corner of the in the corner of whatever you're watching, just signing away.
Really, they don't do that over here.
They only do it with some programs.
I mean, they do it for like live things like plays or comedies or stuff like that, but at the movie theater, no. I suppose they figure that if you're coming to the movie theater in your death, you can read lips or something. I don't know.
Suppose so.
Ugh.
Anyway,
What was Granny Smith dressed as?
she was just a giant horse head.
Okay then.
Yeah, do you remember at the beginning when they well, not at the beginning, but when they go into the maze, they pull back that hood and it's just that giant head.
Okay.
That was her. She wasn't actually dressed up as anything.
Okie dokie. Well, I don't know. I don't really have much else to say about it. You?
Yeah, well, sorry to say, but I've actually said everything I needed to say before on another video. I will link that in the description, not description, in the comments, if that's okay.
That's fine. All right.
Okay.
Well, then, if we have nothing else to say, I guess then we should sign off and say goodbye.
Okay, then. Well, thank you for watching today.
And I'm Starlight Pony, and don't forget to sparkle. I hope to see you all again next week for the podcast of the newest episode of MLP.
And next week, it will actually be my birthday.
Yep, that's right. So make sure you tune in so we can all wish Editor a happy birthday.
Boys.
Bye.